We're standing here in beautiful Lincoln Park in downtown Greeley because somebody or something is having a birthday. The Arts Picnic is turning 40 this year, and it's going to be bigger and better than ever. And with us today is Festivals Coordinator Rhonda Welsh to talk a little about Arts Picnic. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Brian.
So 40 whole years this event's been going on. Anyone that lives here knows it's perennially one of the biggest events of the summer, but for people that are new to town or have never heard Arts Picnic, can you give us a rundown of what Arts Picnic is?
Well, I'd love to. And I think Arts Picnic is aging beautifully. It has gained a little weight because over the years we've added a few vendors.
Well, have you seen the food court? How could you not?
Yes, and food court, absolutely. And, it's had a few facelifts. Of course, over time, Lincoln Park has had some upgrades, which we love, and it benefits Arts Picnic beautifully. But I think that what I'd like to make sure and let everybody know that this is probably one of the premier summertime events that they should put on their calendar every year. Arts Picnic this year is July 28th and 29th. As you mentioned, in Lincoln Park, where it's been held for 40 years. And we do kick it off with the concert on the 9th Street Plaza on the 27th. It has grown from a handful of vendors, a few community musicians, some wonderful activities for kids, drawing about 2,000 in 1979, to welcoming 20,000. We expect the same this year. We have over 150 artists and crafters that travel here from all over the United States, 2 stages of nonstop entertainment, a food court, a beer garden hosted by our friends, the Greeley Chamber Orchestra, and Creation Station, which is just a buzzing of activity for our little kiddos.
Well, that's a lot of stuff. We'll get a little more details in all of those things, but one of the things I want to make sure to hit on, too, for people looking for something to do this summer, the Arts Picnic is also free.
It's free. It is, and I know that when we talk about, like, for instance, Creation Station, those are make and take arts and crafts for the kids to take home. It doesn't cost the kiddos a thing to walk under that canopy and make troll houses or garland crowns or just wonderful things that our committee loves to put together every year for them.
Yeah, I know it's one of my favorite parts because you come here and you want to spend a lot of money because you see lots of food and crafts, things you want to buy, but if you don't spend a dime, you can still have a great time doing it.
You can still have a great time doing it, absolutely.
And speaking of great times, Friday night is the kickoff concert. You said this goes on the Saturday and Sunday, but Friday night it actually kicks off at Friday Fest with Funkafino, correct?
Yes, we share the kickoff concert with Friday Fest with the DDA, who does a wonderful job every summer. And so it's going to include Go Cup, and it's probably going to include a few happy birthday activities as well. But Funkafino, which is a tradition for Arts Picnic, will be back again. I think it's probably considered, that band is considered one of Colorado's best dance bands. Everybody has a wonderful time. And Ellison with the DDA will be bringing buskers on board as usual. Our sponsors will probably have, in fact, I know they'll have some great activities too. So that starts at 7 o'clock on the 9th Street Plaza on July 27th. I do want to mention before that the Fine Art exhibit is happening in the Toyton Gallery, the Arts Picnic Fine Art exhibit. And that's from 5 to 7. That's our reception. So everybody, after they go see the wonderful work provided by the Weld County artists, can go over to the 9th Street Plaza and have some fun.
Fantastic. And again, that's another free concert at Friday Fest. And speaking of music, there's music all day Saturday and Sunday too. Can you give us a rundown on some of what's going on there?
You bet. We always invite some of our best Colorado musicians. Kazumba hasn't performed at Arts Picnic for a while, so we thought, why not have them back to celebrate Arts Picnic's birthday? So they'll be there. Halden Wolford and the High Beams, the Wendy Wu Band. We've also got, of course, George Gray as Elvis and his wonderful band, and that's on Center Stage. On Plaza Stage, it's a full weekend too. So I'd like to direct everybody to the web page for a full schedule, artspicnic.com. And we'll also be providing a full schedule of both stages and the entertainment on each in our Arts Picnic guide that's coming out on Sunday, July 22nd.
Fantastic. And check the Tribune, check the website at
Yes.
artspicnic.com, get all that information.
Yep.
That's for music and the entertainment as well, because there's really something for everybody at the Arts Picnic, and you already touched on a few things, but what other kinds of things can people expect to find here?
Well, I want to mention the vendors who do come to the Arts Picnic, and we have something different. It's not considered a craft show or an fine art show. It's a fine arts and crafts show. So we've melded each, and you can find something affordable on both ends of the spectrum. We have beautiful woodworking, watercolors, terrific pottery, kids items, so there definitely is something for everybody. The food court we've got a dozen food court vendors that are selling everything from burritos to barbecue to calzones, and everything in between. Of course, lemonade and iced tea for those that would rather have a cool drink there instead of in the beer garden, but that's usually full. We've got frosty cold ones there. Merry Makers is going to be painting amazing kids artwork on kids' faces, and we'll have balloon artists strolling through the park. Salida Circus is bringing 9 of their troupe this year with a globe walker, and they're going to set up over in Creation Station with their acrobats. So that's something everybody can look forward to. And so there's definitely something for everyone.
Yeah, you hear that list, and you can definitely see there's going to be something that you will be entertained by. I don't care who you are.
Oh, yes. From every corner of the park.
And with an event that big and that many things going, it takes a lot of people to make this happen. So what kind of people help make Arts Picnic possible?
Oh, I've got an amazing steering committee that is so committed to this event, and each have a phenomenal subcommittee of volunteers that come and work for them. And we also have sponsors that come back every single year, knowing what an important event this is to Greeley as well as all of northern Colorado.
Mm-hmm. And with a lot of people coming in, parking, can you give us a rundown on how that works too?
You know, we've got parking maps available on our webpage. We are also providing a free shuttle again this year. We've got buses coming from the transit center, so look for that on the website. So people can bike down, they can walk down. It's easy, and there's lots of available parking too.
Well, that is fantastic. We'll do the recap on there again. Arts Picnic coming up the end of July. It's going to be a free shuttle, free parking. You can get all the details at artspicnic.com. But we also want to touch real quick on the Neighborhood Nights, which you're also in charge of for the city. Can you give us what those are coming up as well?
That's right. Neighborhood Nights is a great event and activity that happens throughout the summer. We have 5 movies that we offer, all free. We start on July 6th with Despicable Me 3 in Bittersweet Park. We have July 13th, Coco in Far Park. July 20th, Back to the Future in Peakview Park. August 3rd, Mary Poppins will be at Sanborn Park. And August 10th, Wonder will be at Pheasant Run Park. And prior to each of the movies, we always have one activity for families to take part in, because they tend to get there early enough to, of course, get their plot of grass reserved. So Old Town Puppet Company's coming, the Children's Music Academy, Union Colony Music Academy will be at Coco. We've got Merry Makers at Peakview Park, and the CPRD's aquatic staff will be doing great summertime fun before Mary Poppins at Sanborn Park. And I want to mention that Greeley Bikes will also be doing a 3 to 5 mile family-friendly bike ride starting at Pheasant Run on August 10th. And then prior to the movie, we will have a drawing for 2 free bikes donated by UNI Design, and those winners will be announced before the movie begins. Everybody can go to greeleygov.com/festivals for a full schedule.
Fantastic. Well, I know we appreciate all the hard work you're doing, because we've got a lot of good summer events thanks to you and everyone that you work with does. So thank you very much, Rhonda.
Thank you, Brian.
Again, Neighborhood Nights all summer long, and the Greeley Arts Picnic coming up July 28th and 29th right here in downtown Greeley at Lincoln Park. Get all the details at artspicnic.com.